Are you calling me a racist?
Oh my god, it is episode 89.
89.
Yes! At the Keep on Trucking podcast! Yeah! No. You know how that started? Dude?
How did that start?
Just being awkward. Like, I think I did it in the first podcast.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure how to start it. I was just sitting in my van, staring into the thing going like, how do I not be awkward?
Yeah.
And then I just went, oh my God. This is the first episode of the Keep on Trucking podcast.
The first time I did the pod, you, I thought you were just doing that. I didn't know it was a whole thing.
No.
I was very uncomfortable. If you go back to episode 41.
Was that your first one?
I think so.
I can't believe we did 40 fucking solo episodes.
44. Yeah, we've done almost as many together as before.
Oh, this is the anniversary? Oh, no, there's the one after the anniversary of 40.
Oh, yeah.
No, I guess that was the last one. That was a good one.
We started about a year ago, yeah.
Doing the podcast?
Doing the pod together, yeah.
Wow, dude. And look how far we've come.
We're somehow more disorganized than we were when we started.
We have less equipment.
We have less equipment. We are not even in the van.
We're in your room.
We're in my office.
Yeah. With jackets hanging from the walls.
With jackets hanging from the walls.
To prevent echoes.
Yeah.
But I have tea.
Oh, yeah. We didn't have tea last year. This is much better.
Dude, I saw a guy jacking out today at the gym.
Really?
Yeah.
At Planet Fitness?
Yeah.
The Planet Fitness that we go to?
Yeah.
Or we haven't been in a little while.
Yeah.
But we went to the gym individually today, but we didn't go together. I missed the whole last week. Right. I think you did too, right?
I haven't gone to the gym since I started being a corporate girly.
Oh, okay.
But these pants still fit me. These pants fit me. And they didn't fit me in December. Yeah. And I was like, my goal is to get skinny enough to fit into these pants because they're very cool.
Oh, yeah. Those pants are cool.
They're brown corduroys. Adam got them for me.
Yeah.
You know why she got them for me?
Why?
Because I have other brown corduroys that I wore them so much that the corduroy ran out.
Oh, so they were just khakis.
They did. Yeah.
I feel like we've been down this.
Oh, yeah. I guess so.
Yeah.
You want to hear about the guy jacking off?
Yeah. Dude, you know, before you tell me about that,
yeah.
Sometimes I listen to the pod and then you say something and then I think a response and then on camera I say it. And I'm like, my brain is just fixed. Like it's...
Wow. Dude, sometimes I'll be listening to like podcasts of other people and then I won't think of a response and then the guy in the podcast will. And I'm like, I would have bombed that podcast.
Good thing I wasn't there.
Yeah. Good thing I wasn't there with Joe Rogan and Shane Gillis.
Sounds like a terrible way to enjoy podcasts. But anyway, we're getting to meta about podcasts. Tell me about the guy jerking off at the gym.
Well, I mean...
And I'm up here now.
Aw. Get down on my level. Dude, so... I go to the... Right, well, first of all, I gotta go to work at 9 a.m. Right? That's the time I clock in. And, the night before, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get up at 6 a.m., go to the gym, shower, and then go to work.
That's pretty ambitious.
Yeah, dude, but people do it.
They do.
And like people do it, and then you ever heard the thing where like a Marine in boot camp has done more than you will do in your whole day by the time you wake up or something like that?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can do that, right? So I was like, I'll get up at 6 a.m. I'll go to the gym and go to work. I go to sleep around 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Right? My alarm goes off at 8. I wake up, I look at it.
So you were gonna get up at 6, but you set your alarm for 8.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a mental clock, Jerry.
Oh, okay.
It's all up here.
What happened to your mental clock?
Oh, dude, it was cold.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Nah, I set one for 6. But I woke up, I looked at it, I was like, I deserve a day off.
Yeah. First day.
Yeah.
First day, 6 a.m.
But
let's take this one easy.
I see the 8 a.m. one, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm like, you know what? I fell asleep late last night. I edited 2 videos. I'm actually doing pretty good in life right now. I go to sleep, and then I wake up at 9. I'm like, the time I gotta go to work.
This is where you now have to... Now not only have you missed the gym, you've missed the thing that you absolutely had to do.
But where these employers fucked up is that I can clock in from my phone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? This is it, man. I clock in, I get up, and I'm like, I have to go to the gym.
Yeah, you do.
I put on my workout clothes and I run to the gym.
You ran in shorts.
I ran in shorts, dude. So now
Yeah, you texted me at 9:30 this morning, and well, I got up at 6 today, but then I really didn't have anything to do, so I went back to sleep.
So I'm running to the gym, dude. On the clock now.
Yeah.
Which I think probably illegal, but I didn't have any tasks to do until like noon.
Definitely fireable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have any tasks to do until noon. But I'm thinking about
Not fireable. But
a verbal warning.
Yeah.
Also, I'm an intern.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I get to the gym, dude.
There's nothing to do at this point in the day.
No, because I did everything I had to do the day before.
Okay.
The only thing I'm doing wrong right now is I'm just clocked in.
Right.
But I have no tasks. But I'm like, if they call me right now, I'll get on it.
Yeah.
That's my excuse. I run to the gym, dude. I do my little workout. And then like around 9:40 maybe, I'm like getting a little guilty. I'm like, all right, I should probably just shower and leave.
Mm-hmm.
I go and the shower at the Planet Fitnesses. I don't know if you ever noticed or seen. There's like little changing rooms parallel to the showers.
Okay.
And I see the feet of a guy in one of these changing rooms. Kind of just like...
Is he wearing sandals?
He's wearing the Yeezy sandals.
Oh, yeah. Ugly.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The ones that look like he's going fast and like time traveling.
Yeah. Yeah. The ones that look like
pointy.
they look like an amoeba, kind of. They're like...
Yeah, they're like pointy.
They're wavy, but somehow like gelatinous.
And they have holes in them.
Yeah. They look like Crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool Crocs.
Yeah, cool Crocs.
So this guy's I noticed the feet, right? But he's not sitting like if he's changing.
Yeah.
He's sitting like if he's like just hanging out, having a beer. Just like...
Are there benches?
Just like legs spread out. But I only see the feet. Yeah, there is benches.
Okay.
And inside of these little rooms. And his like legs are spread out. He's like kicking it. And in my head, I'm like, he's probably just jacking off in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whatever, dude. And then I'm getting undressed. And I'm like, oh my God, what if he's like one of these like gay fellas? And I'm like, dude.
You're like, he might be jacking off. And then you're like, okay. And then you're like, well, what if he's jacking off thinking about dudes?
Well, no, I was thinking like, what if he's
gonna
like, what if he's jacking off, like looking through the cracks and going like, this fucking guy.
Yeah, you wouldn't want a guy to jack off and look at you?
Not for free.
Because there's definitely guys that have done that. I mean, you're famous. Or you were.
No. What? You're out. Josh, you're in.
There's definitely a guy out there that's jerked off to you.
I doubt it, dude.
Oh, dude. Come on.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
I mean, yeah.
You think they
You had videos with millions of views.
Yeah, dude. And
What are the chances that...
And not one love letter.
A lady cut your hair.
Oh, yeah, that was
If
fun.
a lady cut your hair for free, you got to take the good with the bad. And that's the complete opposite end of the spectrum.
Which is the jacking off to me is bad.
You did. Just now.
In person.
Oh, yeah, in person. That's not good.
That's like assault.
No, come on. It's not assault. It's in poor taste.
You're on it.
No, you're right. It is probably a crime. Is it a crime to jerk off in the bathrooms of a public gym? Not a public gym, but a gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a crime?
Yeah. Because people do like in Walmarts and you gotta call the cops.
But you're in a stall. You're not. You can be Wait. So you can be, because it's a crime to be naked.
Right.
In a Walmart, but it's not a crime to be naked in a locker room, right?
Right.
It's not a crime to touch your dick.
No.
But is it all right? So now, but at what point does it become a crime?
When you start going.
What if you don't like to do that?
When you start going,
What if you're very silent?
then you're fine.
Yeah. Well, we have it here, folks. You have to, if you want to jerk off at the gym and not upset Frankie, you better be quiet and thinking about women.
You better be discreet. Well, no, it wasn't what he was thinking about. It was maybe this guy's fucking... What I was thinking...
You were worried that you were going to get in the splash zone.
I was worried that he was going to be rubbing... Yeah, dude, imagine it goes over the stall and into the shower.
That would be...
And into my eye.
I mean, at that point...
I got a slimy hair.
Yeah. Yeah, your 6 a.m. day totally ruined.
No,
what are you look? What are you looking up?
I'm gonna look up. Look at the thing I looked up was the moon.
The moon.
I'm looking up. I'm gonna look up if
the laws.
is it. Here, keep speaking while I.
Is it a crime?
Is it a crime
to masturbate?
Oh, I'm gonna put
in a restroom, in a public in a store restroom.
Masturbate. Oh, I don't want this in my fucking algorithm. Is it a crime to masturbate in a gym stall?
In a gym. Was it a shower?
No. It was a stall. It was like a changing stall. You've seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was a Planet Fitness. Judgment free my ass. All right. If a person was.
Yeah. What were you doing judging this man?
I'm sorry.
In Planet Fitness.
Well, what if they revoke my membership tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. If a person.
He's actually. It turns out he like owns all Planet Fitness. This is how he gets off.
I want it down. All right. Here we go. If a person was masturbating in a shower cubicle in the gym changing rooms with a door closed with no intention for one, masturbation in private is not a crime. Masturbation in public is only a crime if there is some element of infringing public decency or some element of lewdness.
Well, see, there you go.
So
you're the criminal for being a looky-loo.
I want to take this moment to apologize to the gentleman in the Planet Fitness stall who was looking at me.
I don't even know still how you discovered this. You just the only point we're at in the story at this point. I mean, you blew your load early about telling me that he was jerking off, but I still don't realize how you discovered it. You said we're at the point we're at in the story right now.
I saw the legs.
You saw the legs.
Oh, the feet.
Yeah.
The feet spread out.
Okay, so go ahead.
I get in the shower. I take a lengthy shower, right? And then at this point,
you're on the clock.
I'm on the clock. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about videos. So, I'm thinking about emails, all right?
Yeah,
thinking about free coffee, snacks, emails.
Did you get any snacks today?
Oh, dude, I got all the free food.
What do you guys get?
I ate so much.
I'm so jealous, man.
I know. You got to apply again. Dude, you fucked up. You would have been like a senior creative director or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because Sean's only been there for 3 years and he fucking pretty much owns the whole shit.
I thought he was ranked number 5,000.
Oh, yeah. Yes. But I mean, I don't know what his position is.
Okay.
Have you seen How I Met Your Mother when nobody knows what Barney does for work?
Yeah.
That's pretty much Sean. He just kind of walks around and watches YouTube videos all day.
Yeah.
And then for some reason he's like, well, I mean, I guess everything he makes does go viral.
Yeah. That's kind of Sean in everything. You're like, what does that guy do? And then he does something and you're like, oh, that was amazing. Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm in the shower, right? Thinking about emails, So
Sean Malay.
Yeah.
Just for people that don't know, go check out his stuff.
Oh, somebody commented on his latest video. Frankie always sent me here. That was kind of nice.
Nice.
Because he has like quadrillions of followers and shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I only know you because of the Mexican kid.
That I jerk off to.
Yeah.
In the shower.
I was in the shower.
Yeah.
So I'm in the shower and I'm in there for quite some time.
Yeah.
And
wait, that's the line. I have to be.
Oh yeah, you gotta be quiet. Yeah. And then I open the curtain and the legs are still the same. Through his feet, I mean, underneath the stall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this guy was probably like watching me or something. Cause like the curtain doesn't close all the way. So I mean, this was probably watching me rubbing one out. And I'm like, damn, dude, this fucking
Is
guy.
the stall like, is it a toilet?
No, dude, it's just.
I don't know what a changing stall is. They have stalls.
Imagine a stall without a toilet.
It's like at a clothing store.
Yeah, like a changing room.
Okay, it's like a changing room.
But but it's for you to like dry off and like I guess get naked.
Okay, that makes sense that they have that at Planet Fitness because no judgment.
Right.
If you want to hide your body in a box, because most gyms they're like, no, just.
Yeah.
Take off your pants. We've all seen it. Like that's what most gyms are like.
And Planet Fitness is like, come in here and stroke and fucking choke your chicken.
Yeah.
Remember that expression?
Yeah. Choke your chicken. Choke your chicken.
Yeah.
Beat your meat. That's the best one.
Beat your meat.
What's another one?
Slapping the ham.
Yeah. God, I'm blanking.
It. That's all I got.
If something comes to me later, I'll bring it up. I'll interrupt you.
Oh, the Mississippi Queen.
I've never heard that.
I just made it up.
Oh.
You
know what I mean?
The Louisville Slugger.
Yeah. The Charleston Chew.
The Canadian Toenail.
The Underground Railroad.
The Trail of Tears.
The Hand Burglar.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
The hand burglar. Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Whoa. I guess we'll discount on
Guys,
that. That's
there
a
you go.
podcast.
Now you have some options. I kind of like this. We can actually look at the camera. We can swivel. We can look at each other.
Yeah.
This is much better, technically. I mean, the van has so much charm.
Well, you know what's the majority of the people are like listeners. So like,
Yeah.
we go
Yeah.
through all this trouble to set up the light, the camera, the tripod, and
Yeah.
then everybody's like, we're gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
And thank you for listening.
and thank you
Yeah.
and viewers like you. Thank you.
Thank you. PBS.
Yes. Yep. So I go out and then I see the legs are still spread out, the feet are still coming like the same position. I'm like, oh God, he's been looking at me the whole time and rubbing one out. Oh, I'm so insulted. And
But he can't see you. There's a door in the way.
there's a crack in the door, and then the curtain of the shower doesn't close all the way.
Okay, so are the curtain crack and the crack at the door, are they parallel?
Dude, when you're horny and you try hard enough, you can do the impossible.
You can bend light and time itself. Dude, I took a shit in a stall the other day. This is quick. Just took a shit in a stall where there was a 2-inch gap.
a lot of stalls. These people like throw like toilet paper over the.
Yeah, no one. I mean, it wasn't at a high school, so that didn't happen. But like,
No, like,
dude,
like,
I was
to cover the crack.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant just like.
No.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't really have anything to do with that.
I'm
But
just having a stroke.
yeah.
I haven't heard of T-Pain.
Yeah, but I went to wipe and then someone walked by and I think they saw
You
me
made direct eye contact
while I was wiping. No, I was too afraid
to.
to look up.
Is your mic on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. To look up.
Yeah, they were just in my peripheral.
I
know that if that was me in their shoes and I saw someone wiping, I'd be like, oh, and I would look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, now let me finish this story to let you know what I did.
Yeah, go ahead.
Some of these guys are probably triggering it to me, and then I look through the crack and I go, oh, and he's holding his phone and rubbing one out.
You saw him? Like,
I saw him. I saw the whole thing.
blatantly?
Yes.
Oh, man. But based on the law
That's completely
that we've
legal.
established,
That's
no,
completely legal.
you're the criminal. You're peeping on a guy. Once he enters that box, that little Planet Fitness changing station,
Right.
That's his
But
territory.
If I can see, then he's committing a crime.
Yeah.
So I can make him commit a crime by invading his privacy.
This like goes to the Supreme Court. You're like, Your Honor, it was right there. I just had to know where to look.
I just needed to know what he was doing sitting in that position for so long.
Yeah.
And I saw the whole thing, dude.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, it was jarring.
Yeah.
And I was like, should I tell somebody?
What type of,
Shoes?
No. What type of man?
What type of man?
Yeah. Was it an old man?
I didn't see the face. I just saw the hand motion.
Oh. Okay.
And yeah, he was holding his phone. So
That's probably an older guy.
Well, no, but he's wearing the Yeezys though.
Oh.
Probably
So it was a kid.
No, dude, no. It was probably like one of these old guys that want to feel young. And
Oh.
he's like, what do the young kids do nowadays? So I know. I'll get a day pass at the Planet Fitness and check off.
Put on some Yeezys. And go feed my meat at the Planet Fitness.
Which it's crazy.
No judgment.
Which is also crazy because I don't know what guy I'm going.
What?
I don't know what it was. What guy was like, I got to roll whenever.
Dude, when you're at the gym.
The testosterone.
Yeah, you can get horny.
Well,
That happens.
Last time I worked out with you.
Well, not at Planet Fitness.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was alluding to.
Yeah. Remember we saw like the woman who was probably 300 pounds and then
Dude, yeah.
and then you saw another person.
I saw a man who was like overweight as well.
Yeah, and you assume they were together.
Yeah. I mean, is that wrong?
Yeah, I mean it could be wrong.
There was two people.
It's wrong to assume, but you might have been right.
Did I ever tell you about the time I saw the little person at the bathroom and then
No.
I was at
You don't like you don't like midget.
midget?
Yeah.
It's kind of like I don't mind saying it.
They don't like it.
They don't like it.
Yeah.
And I don't. You got to pick your battles.
Yeah.
You know. So I'll say little person.
Okay.
I saw a little midget in the bathroom. I was at the stall, and then one of these fellas walked in, and or some from the peripheral.
At Planet Fitness?
No, it's at the outlets in California.
Oh, okay.
This little gentleman walked in, and I saw from the corner of my eye. I thought it was a kid. He was walking towards me, and I was like, oh god, like hopefully he's like not gonna like fuck with me or something, you know. And then he hopped in the like tiny stall next to me, and I was like, all right, it's like a little dude. When I got a good look at him, I washed my hands, and then I walked outside, and outside the bathroom there was a little woman.
Oh.
And I was like, they're probably together. And she's waiting for him from the bathroom. But this little woman was holding a stroller. And I was like, I'm sorry, I gotta look at this fucking thing. So I walked by in front of the stroller to see what the baby looked like. It was a dog.
Oh.
They had a dog in the stroller.
That's not very nice. That's a person.
No, it was like a little corgi.
I know what you're saying.
And I was like, they got the equivalent dog to them. You know,
Yeah.
corgis have like tiny legs,
Yeah,
but like
tiny
big
legs,
butts,
big butt,
big head.
big head. Yeah. Fat ass.
And I mean, it was the most interesting. Like, you know, when you know we live our lives. And
what
something.
what if the stroller was empty and then he came out and just like hopped in it? Let's go, hun.
No, they got deep voices.
Oh, sorry.
Let's go, bitch.
Let's go, baby.
And they can have non-normal kids, right?
I think so. I think that's a recessive gene.
Yeah.
I don't know. Remember the Punnett squares?
Yeah. The X, Y, and chromosomes. Remember
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I went
know.
to 7th grade.
Yeah. I don't think it's very likely that if you had if there were two little people had a baby, that it wouldn't be a little person.
Yeah, cause there's dudes who are like, oh, these are my parents. It's like a 6 foot tall guy. These are my parents, and then you're like, what are they? He's like, oh god, and he looks into your shoe and he stepped on them.
Yeah.
I killed my father.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it's the mother had like a tall, but she's not tall because she's a woman. That'll happen.
What was that?
Like
Sorry, I was just thinking about the joke I just made that didn't land.
which one?
The one where,
Stepping on
his father.
Oh, it was all right.
Did you care for it?
I thought it was okay. I mean, I've heard stuff like that.
I'm sorry.
It's like the Seinfeld when he's talking about his parents.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I can't believe I used to be scared of you people. And he's like got him in like his fingers.
Or like in SpongeBob, in the SpongeBob movie. I think I stepped on something. Not on something.
Yeah.
On someone.
Yeah, man. I mean, my dad's still taller than I am.
Do you have any low guys in your family?
No, everyone's taller than me. Like
Wow.
all the men in my family are taller than me.
What happened?
I don't know. I mean, they're not like okay. So yeah,
That's
my
funny 'cause-
brother's taller.
Yeah.
My cousins. I have one cousin who's shorter than me, but he's still young. I mean, he's still like 18, so he might get taller. He probably will,
Yeah.
because his brother is like 6'6".
You probably might get taller.
No, I definitely will not.
You won't?
I'm done.
You're done?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
home.
I'm only going down from here.
You know what's fucked up, dude?
What?
I'm like tall. I'm not tall in California. I'm like average to kind of tall in California.
Oh, it's because so many
There's a lot of Mexicans.
Mexicans there.
I come over here and I'm like the shortest guy alive.
I feel taller here than I do at home,
Oh wow.
because this is more representative of the whole world.
Yeah.
Where back home it's like good old boys. It's just big white guys.
Damn.
So
Oh, what guys?
yeah. So you had an experience at the gym watching a man jerk off. How long did you watch him jerk off for?
Well, according to the law of New York, enough for him to do some time.
Yeah.
Watch this guy for a while. I mean, long enough for me to finish.
Nice.
You know what time it is?
Nice. What did you do at the gym?
Oh, hurt my shoulder.
Oh, nice. Good thing you got up for that. and miss work.
It was on the clock, so I might be suing.
Yeah, man. Well, that's good.
Yeah, dude.
How are you liking the job?
Oh, dude, free food. So there's 2 offices, right? Somebody not somebody. Half the people in the New York in the Manhattan office. Oh, here, I guess let me set this up. We have this app called Fuda, where the company gives all of us. Yeah, the company gives all of us $10 to. Where's he going? Oh, look, David just stood up. Must be something important. Oh, he got a 3/4 full glass of water. Very important. Told me to stop the story. Just crazy. You walk like 2 steps that way. I could have kept going.
I said don't stop.
Oh, you had your finger up.
Yeah.
So there's this app called Fuda.
Uh-huh.
And with this app, the company gives you like $10 a week to spend on whatever you want. So half the people on the Manhattan office use the app to order food, but they got it delivered to where I'm at in Queens.
Ooh.
So there was so much free food. So I
What
ordered.
was it?
I ordered my thing. Well, I ordered steak and like kale salad and shit. You know,
Steak.
steak and kale, bro.
Fuck you.
dude, I'm living the life. I honestly want to keep this job. I'm saving so much money and dude, I'm eating breakfast now.
Yeah.
I never eat breakfast.
Yeah, you don't.
Dude, I go to work. I make myself a little bowl of
I've
cereal.
never seen you eat before noon.
Dude, I know.
Yeah.
I'm making myself a little bowl of cereal. I throw some bananas on it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't even drink milk. I'm fucking chugging gallons of milk there, dude, just
Yeah.
because it's there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Gallons.
dude, dude, everybody's mad at me. Who's drinking all the milk? It's one of the interns.
Where is he? He didn't come in today. He's at the gym.
So I ordered some steak and quinoa and kale. You know, I needed to get ripped.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you look good.
oh, thanks, man. I worked out today, and that's it.
Yeah.
First time I worked out in 7 years.
Nah, come on. We were doing pretty good.
We were. I know, and that's what got on my mind.
Yeah.
Yesterday night, I was like, damn, are we really gonna fucking fall off after all that talking about not falling off?
Yeah.
And then we kind of did for
And
3
we
weeks.
were. No,
Yeah.
it was 1 week for me.
Oh,
I was off for a week because I was reading that book.
oh, nice.
Yeah, I finished it.
The Fountainhead.
The Fountainhead. But we're not talking about that right now.
We're not. We're talking about my food.
You,
So I
ordered the steak and kale.
and it was $16
For lunch, you got steak?
and kale
You're a piece of
and
shit.
quinoa. Dude, it's the options there. It's either that or a fucking
Lamb?
or duck.
Yeah. Do you want to tell that story?
I was being humble. Oh,
That's funny.
yeah. Let me finish this one first.
Okay.
And so I finished my thing, and I go upstairs, and they're like, "Oh, did you guys hear? Everybody from Manhattan accidentally ordered their food over here."
Yes.
And like the lady comes up and she goes, "The food is up for grabs at 6." I'm like, all right. The guy sitting in front of me was like,
Oh,
"Hey."
so this was at the end. This was dinner.
No. It was like 12. The food gets there at 12. Everybody's food got there at 12. Our food and Manhattan's food.
Right.
And then we got the news like around 1:30.
Uh-huh.
And then the lady goes, "Everybody, the food is for free for off at 6, you know, at the end of the day." So,
Oh, okay.
so people
okay.
from Manhattan get a chance to fucking take the 7 all the way to Queens and get their food if they want to.
Yeah.
And the guy,
You get lunch every day.
no,
Oh. What was special about today?
we get $10 a week.
Oh, $10 a day?
A week
Oh.
to
Oh, I thought it was daily.
no, to discount. I know, yeah, that's what I thought at first, and I accidentally bought a fucking $16 sandwich my second day.
That's what you told me. That's why I thought that.
Yeah, dude, that shit
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah.
So the guy sitting in front of me, he's like cool with the lady, and he's like, "Yo, the lady said I could grab the food at 3." And I was like, "You're tripping, dude." And he was like, "Yeah, dude, like I'm in with her." Sure enough, dude, like at 3:30 she comes, she goes, "Hey, the food is up for grabs." He fucking gets up and runs to the kitchen. I'm like, I just sprint behind him. Like I'm like in the middle of a meeting.
Yeah.
I'm not even hungry.
Yeah.
Just hear free food. I sprint behind him. I run downstairs. By the way, it's one of these like circle stairs.
You already ate your steak.
I already ate my steak
Yeah.
and kale and quinoa.
Yeah.
And I'm running down to see what else there is for me.
Yeah.
But I'm not hungry. But my thing is like I'm gonna grab the food, eat it right now, and that way I won't be hungry for the rest of the day.
Mm.
And so I'm like running behind him, and like there's like stairs, and there's like the spiral staircase. Dude, I almost tripped. I almost fucking fall down them.
Yeah.
Which is even. I mean, is there a more comically way to fall down a case of stairs
In a spiral.
than a spiral? Dude, not only you're falling, you're like going in a circle.
Yeah.
I almost trip. I'm like, wow, and then I get there and I grab
They're
them.
perfectly designed to make you fall down the whole staircase. Yeah.
And like do like little spins on the way down.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then I grab my little surprise box. You know, I don't know whose fucking food it is. I grab a surprise box and I got chicken and quinoa.
Wow. A lot of
So-
quinoa today.
Oh yeah, dude, and I've been shitting.
Oh, yeah.
I've been shitting.
There you go. And you haven't eaten since?
You
You hit that calorie window.
Yeah, dude. I haven't eaten. I thought about getting a slice of pizza, and I was like, I'm not hungry. I'm just being gluttonous.
Yeah.
Unless I've saved so much money, I feel like.
You probably were hungry, though, if you thought about eating a slice of pizza.
No, I was bored.
Oh.
It's a big thing with me.
Yeah.
And you.
Yeah.
But you're like a snack guy.
I love snacks.
Yeah.
You don't eat snacks.
At work now I do because they got snacks all over the place.
Yeah. I'm seething with rage and jealousy.
You got to apply.
I know.
Anyways.
Remember that duck story?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell that?
Yeah, we're eating.
I was saying
we're at a restaurant with Alex and Luke, and we're like looking through the menu, and
I was talking about how I was going to blow a girl off that I had to have a date with because I didn't have any money.
And then the waitress comes up, and like not like this could have been timed more perfectly. She comes like 3 seconds after you say that. You look at her, you go, "Yeah, I'll have the duck."
It was good. It was only $17.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm so bad with money, man.
I'm so bad with food.
I have no money right now. Like
again? Oh no, cool, because you caught up with your rent.
I'm caught up with my rent. I get to afford to starve in this place till Friday.
Oh, there you go. So it's like 3 days.
Yeah, I got 2 more days. I got a bunch of food in the fridge, so I'll be all right.
Oh yeah, man.
But there's no snacks.
No snacks.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I could bring you some from work.
Well, I wasn't gonna bring that up on the air, but yes, yes, please do.
Oh, this just in. They ran out.
What do you say you have there?
A bunch of chips. I'm not gonna list the snacks. It's bad radio.
Yeah, that's bad radio.
Cheetos.
Oh man.
Cliff Bar.
Nice.
For the remaining 30 minutes. How long have we been going?
Like 30, 35 or
I'm
something?
running out of steam.
Well, tell me, because I don't really have too much that's been going on. Like I said, I've been reading this book. I finished the book. It's reinvigorated my lust for reading. I like reading.
Whoa.
I did when I was a boy. I read a lot of books.
Really?
Yeah, I did. And I haven't read anything.
What did you read as a boy?
Like Harry Potter and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just like
my sister would read Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And she would put like her bookmark on the thing. And I would take out the bookmark and put it in a different page.
Oh. So you were not a reader.
What do you think about that?
I think that's abysmal behavior.
Yeah, it was bad. And you know, that's how I learned how to read in Spanish. Because my sisters, same thing. They were born here, moved to Mexico, came back. And then they didn't speak fucking or write English. So my sister would write her diary in Spanish. And I was such like a nosy guy.
Your older sister?
Yeah, I learned how to write. I learned how to read Spanish just by like going through her shit.
Just so you could know what was going on in her high school.
In her third grade class.
Oh,
so I was probably like.
Do you remember reading any particularly interesting entries?
Just a lot of annoying. She was very annoyed at us.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, Adam's calling
my
me.
brother keeps reading my diary.
Adam, you're on the podcast.
Hey, Adam.
Oh, hi.
What's
I just wanted to say how funny my dad is. He brought his own shampoo because he says he likes smelling like a man and not like a girl. But he said it in different words, but I don't want to make my dad seem,
Yo, dude. It's crazy how much we're alike. She called them to bomb.
No, I didn't want to use exact words.
Yeah. Oh,
she he basically said he likes smelling like a man.
Yeah.
All right.
We know what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
No, it's staying in. All right, bye. I'll be back. That's crazy.
She didn't say bye to me again.
Dude, my dad.
Yeah.
So you know how like dads are funny without trying.
Yeah.
When my dad tries to be funny, it's not. It's mean. It's not funny at all. Was I telling you this?
Yeah. Yeah. But tell me again.
So like my uncle's hilarious. Like and him and my uncle will go back and forth.
Yeah.
And sometimes like whenever I'm visiting, I enjoy it because my uncle's like he'll be like he'll get creative and he fucking roasts him. And my uncle listens to like comedy radio. All this. He's probably just stealing jokes from the radio. Mm-hmm. But also he has some quick witted things. And my dad has the worst comebacks. Like they just ruin the vibe. Like one time we were watching like TV and then like a little bird came out or whatever. My dad's like my uncle was like, oh look, kind of looks like your father, and we all laughed. And he goes, yeah, well that's why you called me and asking for money last week. And we're like, yo, dude, it just gets awkward. Yeah, my uncle's like, all right.
But maybe that's what your dad wants to do. Maybe he just wants to shut it down.
Yeah, I guess it works.
He just hits the red button, just nukes the whole situation. I mean, it does work.
Yeah, I mean, but like it's bad because we're like this always happens when we're like cooking or about to eat and shit.
Yeah.
And we go, all right. But then my uncle, he's pretty thick skinned.
Yeah.
So he just shakes it off.
Yeah. It's a very fine line between ribbing and actually hurting someone's feelings.
Yeah, you gotta the key is you gotta hurt their feelings creatively.
Yeah.
You gotta
be funny about it. Also, like when someone's roasting you have to like be funny back. Like you can't,
or you gotta laugh.
yeah, you just laugh, or like if you like are like, I don't like that. Then
And then you're like, I was like, all right, well, give me your kids, give me your wife.
yeah, yeah.
Or you can do what Walter White did.
yeah. What, start cooking
Meth.
crystal meth?
Yeah, isn't that how that show started?
Yeah, he's
Like Hank was like, this fucking guy's.
yeah, they're at his birthday party, and like Hank is watching his drug bust on the TV at Walt's birthday. He's like, yeah. He's like pulls out his gun. He like lets Walt's son hold it. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, wow, it's heavy. He's like, yeah, that's why they hire men, Walt. Just like belittling him at his birthday party. And I never got that when I was young, but like the older I get, the more I'm like, oh, that's like unacceptable. Like to do at someone's birthday party, like in front of their son. Like so disrespectful.
Dude.
That's why Hank never suspected him, because
Yeah.
he never respected him.
Dude, one thing that I still think about to this day is it's a scene in this movie. It's like one of the final episodes. So spoiler if you guys haven't seen Breaking Bad. When the guy's about to kill Hank, and then Walter's like, "No, don't do it." And then Hank goes, "Can't you tell he's already made up his mind?" If I'm the guy with the gun, and I haven't made up my mind, I'm like, well, now I have to do it.
Right.
Or I'm gonna look like a bitch.
Yeah.
So like, just the worst thing you can say as the guy about to get shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what if the guy was bluffing?
Pussy.
Yeah, pussy.
You won't.
Yeah, well, that's the pot.
How was Pennsylvania?
Dude, we
Sorry, I have no stories. Like I said, I've just been kind of skulking around the house. I've been getting up a little bit, writing some new bits. I think I have a new bit that's pretty good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think so. It's
I
about
don't
my.
think so.
Fuck you. You don't know it. It's about how the last time I got a haircut was from. I told the story.
Oh, you
but
told it on the pod?
Yeah, I told it a couple times ago, but I tagged it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I went to a trans barber to get a haircut.
Yeah.
Is this bad, right? To run a bit?
To do the same story. Oh, I mean, that's also the same story.
No, just run a bit.
Oh, no, go
It's
ahead.
like how I tagged it up.
So, I mean, you know how I react,
Right.
though, to like new people.
You'll be like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, tell me what you think about this.
There you go.
So I'm like saying that I went to the trans barber, and then at the end they showed me the back of my head, and it looked like Charlie Brown's T-shirt.
Oh,
and
nice.
my hairline.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can you straighten that? And they were like, well, I just really like how the hair grows in when you cut it like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, can you just keep the experiments to your body?
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Oh,
it's
that's good.
my haircut. It's not your genitalia.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot stuff.
Yeah. And then so we'll see how it does, but I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, walking the line with that one.
Yeah. I'm debuting it on the pod, which is horrible comedic practice.
Have you been doing it in Brooklyn?
But I got really nothing else to talk about. I did it last night
At Cobra Club?
at Cobra Club and
Bushwick Public
at
House?
Bushwick Public House. Yeah.
Are they good?
Yeah, it did.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't do that part. I did the person's like, I'm like, can you please do it? And they're like, can you please just trust me? And I'm like, why are you taking a stand against me?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
who do you think I am? Every member of your family.
Oh, that's good. That did good.
That did good. But I did like a little bit of like a scamp, like.
Yeah,
like-
I think the real test for that joke with all the trans tags is trans tags very cool.
Trans tags.
Yeah, trans tags.
Yeah.
Is it the real test to see if it's funny? You got to do it at Fiction Bar. At the
Yeah.
Fiction Bar open mic.
Yep. I got to go to Fiction. I start by saying like, look, I'm not trying to disparage any trans people.
Is that bad radio? Coffee.
I'm not trying to disparage any trans people. I'm just gonna say that they fucked my shit up. Like that's
Yeah.
how I
Oh,
started.
that's funny.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on. But yeah, nothing really has been going on. Just been working and no gigs or anything. So
You're gonna roast battles coming up?
I mean, I do, but I haven't even started. My February 29th got moved to March. This roast battle tournament is spanning the course of like a year.
Is it the league, the nationwide league that goes with like Texas and California?
No, it's just for New York.
Oh.
But I'm in the semis, so then if I win that, I go to the finals. And then if I win that,
Yeah.
then I get to challenge John Ajota
Whoa.
for the belt.
Dude, imagine if you win the belt.
Then I would be the top roaster in New York City.
Whoa.
3 wins away from that.
Wow.
But the 3 wins are hard.
You better start writing.
Yeah.
You hear that? Raleigh, North Carolina? I'm standing here next to the future runner-up.
the future runner-up for
Oh, you are a runner-up right now, yeah?
I'm a semi-finalist.
When is runner-up? In second place?
Second place, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'd have to go.
Well, I believe in you. Well, if you
Thanks,
sit down,
man.
if you sit down and write the jokes.
Yeah.
You're a very good roaster.
Yeah, thanks, man.
And then only maybe you'll get a check spot at New York Comedy Club.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna give me like, if whoever wins, they get $300. I'm like, can I maybe just get spots? Like,
I think I was talking about this with
doesn't translate though. Like roast battle comics are not.
No, I mean I was talking
necessarily
I was
good
talking about this when on the way to Pennsylvania to do the gigs with the guys who I was with. They were saying that sometimes that's the only reason that they do it. It's just to get some kind of in at the clubs.
Yeah,
So there you go, dude.
that's how Dan Wicks got in.
Yeah,
Just doing a lot of roast stuff. But also Dan Wicks is very funny.
yeah.
Yeah. So Pennsylvania,
Oh, I mean I got no stories, dude. It was just
just good show.
it was great. Yeah. Well, I mean
How'd you split out the time?
here it is on the way there. So my van is only 2 seats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna go pick up Scott Hall. And then I told him like, dude, bring like a lawn chair or something. It's a 6-hour drive. I don't want you sitting on the floor in the back of my van for the whole time, you know. And he goes, all right. So I get to his house. It's like fucking like 6 a.m. And we're like,
Did you sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm like, oh, so you have your lawn chair? He's like, you think that will fit? Points at his recliner. And I go, dude, fuck yeah, bring that shit.
Yeah.
We put it in, bro. It fits. Dude, it looked like he was first class at a JetBlue flight.
You were jealous of him back there?
I kept looking back. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I wish that was you.
Yeah.
And again, like both of the guys I'm with have like DUIs and no licenses, and they're just like living their life. I mean, this is how they reward you.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
I wish I had a DUI.
I know, and then I'll be back there in the recliner seat.
Yeah. That's cool. And then how'd you split out the time?
Another guy, a random guy, dropped in. It was sold. It was 200 seats, dude. It was sold out. It was a beautiful.
Were you nervous?
No, actually.
Nice.
The crowd was amazing, dude. They were fucking great.
Did you host?
Yo, Hunker, yeah, I did.
Nice.
Hunker, Pennsylvania, fucking, they came out, dude, which is hilarious to say.
Hunker, Pennsylvania represents.
So the guy that books in the thing, he was like, yo, there's like a 4th guy. He's like running some time for an album. You might know him. He's recording an album, and he fucking drove 5 hours to run his 30 minutes real quick.
Where's he from?
He's from New York.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know where he's from, but he's a New York guy.
Okay.
And he ran out there. Oh, let me see. We just followed each other. Is this bad radio?
No.
It's terrible radio.
No.
So he fucking pulls up and we're like, oh, like who's this guy or whatever. He's like, oh, you know what it be? Oh, Kyle Mara. Do you know him?
Let me see.
This guy. He pulls up. You know the guy.
No, I've never met him.
And he's like, oh, I'm running some time. You know, I'm recording an album in the comic strip in March. And we're like, yeah, dude, for sure. So I host. I do like 12 up top, and then Scott Hogg goes up. He does like 12, and then Kyle does 30, and then Big Mike Friedman goes up and does 45.
Okay, cool.
And just perfect length show, dude. And the crowd was amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Like on the way out, they're like, oh, thank you guys for coming. You know, the whole thing. And they really made me want to go to Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in Todd Barry's album, or in his book. Thank you for coming to Gettysburg.
Right.
Everybody was like, thank you for being the entertainment for the night. And you get a lot of that in these shows that I'm doing, because there are a lot in like middle of nowhere towns, or just like middle, like there's like nothing going on in these towns.
The best thing to do.
Yeah, there's so that's why they're like selling out. Like 80 people, 100 people, 200 people are coming out because like we're the entertainment for the night.
There you
Which is
go.
why I cried for it when that Billy Joel song
Oh yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Because people come out and they to watch a show and I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, oh, dude, here's the thing that happened.
What?
So the next day, so I have a bunch of cash now, right? Because of these shows, they pay cash and then you get tips afterwards. So I go to buy food. I'm walking back to my van, dude, and then I'm looking at my food. I have like a water. I got some tacos. I got a little lemon that I bought because you know how much I love lemon. And I'm like,
And by that you mean a lime.
a lime, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, dude, like this is all like comedy money. And I'm like, yo, and I start like laughing really hard. I'm like to myself, I'm just like laughing. I'm like, yo, this is fucking amazing. And then I'm like in my van, and then I'm about like to like I'm like getting emotional. I can't believe it, dude. I came out here and now like finally getting paid. I'm eating food because that fucking comedy paid for, and I'm like, yo, and I'm like about to cry, and a homeless guy comes up to me. He goes, all right. And I go over and he startles me. He goes, I'm not gonna ask you for money. And I was like, all right. I was like, what's up, man? He goes, you know that artichoke pizza down the street? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, I tried buying a pizza and I didn't have 75 cents, so they didn't sell me the pizza.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, man. And he goes, do you have 75 cents? But he opened with, I'm not gonna ask you for money.
Sir, 75 cents would be money that you're asking me for.
I know, so I give him $1. I'm like, fucking, I'm like, here. I'm like mad at him. You know? Like, so it's something funny about being mad at a homeless guy and giving him money.
It's like you ruined your sneeze, but crying.
Yeah, dude. And then this is the pathetic part. I sit in my van, staring at the food, trying to get the feeling back that I was just feeling, and I'm just like, it's just not happening. I'm just like, I killed my emotional boner.
Yeah, you were trying to fall back asleep and have the same dream.
Yeah, exactly. Which is probably one of the most New York things.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, excuse me. Ah,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. And like you don't feel like you're not heartwarmed at all by giving the guy money. You're just like, God,
he ruined my thing. And
so annoying.
And also, I'm getting emotional because I have money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I'm not going to give you any money.
Yeah. Did you
Which
do
is fine.
comedy tonight? Well, good, man. That sounds good. It sounds like the shows are going well. Do you have any more on the book?
Yeah, Oregon this weekend. Ooh, this comes out tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have the names of the venues, but you could check out my, what is it? My Instagram, my clipped cunt, and then I'll probably put the venues up there.
Who?
For
Okay,
Oregon.
cool. Dude, who was this? Okay, so before we started the pod, Frankie goes, hey, this person hit me up with these tickets to a concert and I'm not going to be able to go, but maybe you would want to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, maybe. And then you were like, it's this guy. And you said his name and you were like, he's really not bad. And I was like, okay. And then you put him on and you were immediately like, see, he's not that bad. Like defensively.
Right.
And he was bad.
The artist didn't hit me up, asshole. A fan of the artist.
I know. I didn't say the artist hit you up.
The way you're telling the story, I feel
The
like
details, you're getting focused on the wrong detail.
no. I'm saying he's not.
You knew that the shit sucked.
I downloaded it. I don't know. I don't think it sucks. I downloaded it and then I said it's not bad, and then I played it, and then I go, it's not that bad. It's all right.
Immediately before there was any time to make a decision about whether or not
I downloaded the song. This guy. I mean, also your taste in music is. I'm actually you have pretty good taste in music. But every time we're at the gym and like a weird song comes on, you're like, oh, this song.
It'll be
and
like
it's like Benny Benazzi, like Satisfaction, and you're like, I love this song. So I mean, I thought you might have liked this song. This guy name is
should we plug him?
Daddy Frere. Yeah.
Okay.
Here and real quick.
Give him a little play. Is this what we were listening to?
Yeah. It's not bad. It sounds like it's fun live. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I feel like if we play more, it'll get taken down.
Yeah, we get.
I mean, also
he sues us.
Bro, he has like a gajillion streams too, but he also looks like a baby.
Well, that must mean that it's good.
Well, I mean, so does Billy Joel.
Frankie,
Look, 143 million listens.
I don't care what the swine prefer. I'm just kidding.
Daddy
But-
Frere. Look how he puts a D.
No, I just thought it was funny that you were like, that you didn't like it. And then you were like, it's so uncomfortable showing people music in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
It's so uncomfortable. Why is that?
Dude.
It's like you're revealing a piece of yourself that's too personal. You're like, sometimes, like when you show someone a song, you're like, what you're really saying is like, sometimes I listen to this by myself and it makes me excited.
Does this song make you feel the way I feel?
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you show it to them, you're like tense. And then for whatever reason, whenever you're showing somebody the song, you notice in that song other details you don't like about the song.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he probably thinks this part sucks.
Yeah.
And then you like look over and like, oh, right? Stupid.
Yeah.
Little tear.
It's too personal, man.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah. I showed you that. Did we talk about that?
The girl?
What girl?
The girl that you were thinking about hitting up. And then
God.
Did we talk about?
Oh, man.
Is that too mean to talk about?
Is that? Yeah, I met a girl at a show. It was a variety show. And I didn't see her performance. She saw mine. And then we met after and she exchanged information.
Yeah.
She's cute. I mean, she's attractive. And then I go to her page and I listen to one of her songs and it's just the worst shit I think I've ever heard. And I mean,
dude, not only is it bad, you showed all of us.
Yeah, I had to.
Our reaction wasn't like, it's not that bad. We were dying laughing.
I think I cried. I was laughing so
we were
hard.
laughing so hard, and it's so mean that we did this to this girl.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we didn't tell her,
Right.
but it was terrible.
Yeah,
and because of that,
it just sounded bad. Like, you know, it's funny. We were listening to it with Rachel, and Rachel was like, the lyrics are bad.
Yeah.
But then, like, we were like, the music, like, the composition is bad.
And then
I wasn't even listening to the lyrics.
Bro,
but I'm glad that Rachel covered the lyrics because now we know the whole thing is bad.
The music video. I was shitting on the music video.
You were looking at the music video. I was listening to the composition. Josh was listening to to the lyrics or whatever. It was across all now tell me, does that make someone less attractive?
1000%.
Yeah, if the music is bad.
I mean, dude, it's like you meet a girl and you're like, yeah, come out to a show. She comes out to watches you at a show and you bomb.
Mm-hmm.
She's not fucking slipping out of her chair, dude. She's like,
no,
this guy blows.
Yeah.
This guy is unattractive now.
Yeah, that's true. And
also, like this, you saw her music and then you decided to not hit her up for a date.
Well, I did reach out to her.
Oh, what? When was this?
She was like having a party and she was like, hey, let me know if you want to come. And I was like, yeah, I'll come.
Will that be music?
will it be yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I don't think she wanted to see me. Like, the party canceled and I was like, well, we should get a drink anyway. She was like, well, I can't right now. I was like, okay.
She's like, haven't you heard of my new single? It talks about how I don't date men right now.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you're rejecting me? Well, guess what?
You suck.
I showed your music to 4 people and we all died laughing.
Whore.
And no, I don't know. But yeah, I guess I have no standard if I would still reach out to her.
You have a bunch of standards. Like I've seen you like go on dates with like pretty attractive women.
Yeah.
And then you let it go on for longer than no, except for this last one that you broke it off with pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But I mean, like some other chicks that you go out with, you're like, it's not gonna work out. So a week later, what do you think this weekend? We're gonna go have some drinks with that girl. But
I said it wasn't gonna work out. I didn't say when. I didn't say when it would stop.
But no, I would say you got some pretty decent standards.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I just don't. I don't think that just because someone sucks at music means that they suck.
As a person?
As a person.
I mean, it means that they're I would say it does say something about them. I think it says that they're what's it called?
What?
Their whatever is out of order. Their
chakras.
Values. Their values are out of order. Because if this girl's not that good at music, but she's like putting production effort into it, she's putting it out. She wants notoriety. She wants to be famous. It's like comics that start doing stand-up and immediately start putting out clips.
Yeah.
It's like you don't really like stand-up. You like the idea of people seeing you as a stand-up and this and that.
Right.
She's probably not a true musician. She's probably like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I was like a singer? Like a singer and there was like music videos about me.
What
and
if
this
she's
and that?
delusional? What if she doesn't know?
Then there you go. And then you don't want to associate yourself with that. If she's delusional about that.
But I mean, either way, it's no good. But do you think it's that she knows it's shit, but she doesn't care? Or do you think she thinks it's good? I think if she thinks it's good, it means she's a better person, but it might be worse because she's further removed from this planet.
Yeah, I would argue the opposite. I would say if she sees it's shit and doesn't care, and I like that more because she's like, yeah, it's fucking throwing some shit up. But if she's delusional, then that in a relationship she would like not see signs of like you being unhappy, not see signs of like you not liking her anymore or her not liking you. She'll ignore all the signs.
Yeah, she'll be like, this is good.
Yeah, this is good. Let's make a music video.
Yeah. So either way, it's not good. But no matter what, now there's always the third option.
What?
We're wrong and it is good.
Well, no, dude, because I hate to measure it like this, but she has friends and families, yeah. And they follow her accounts, yeah. Her music videos were getting like less than 30 likes, and I mean, if you support your friend or family, you're like, oh, I'll give them a little thing.
Yeah.
I mean, not even her friends or family are like, oh, let's fucking share this. Let's support her. Which
God, this is terribly sad now that we're discussing it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Don't do music.
No, dude, do music.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, what's worse? Yeah, I was having that conversation with Big Mike Friedman.
Okay.
What's worse, a bad comic or a bad rapper? I think a bad comic is worse than a bad rapper.
I think when we first, I initially went to a bad rapper.
Right.
Because a bad comic, but I think we like that.
A bad comedian? We like bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when a bad comic, I mean, because a bad comic gives a really bad name to just comedy in general.
Yeah, if you're talking about this, I mean, if you're talking about what I want to see, I want to see a bad comic. Because I'm like, it's that strange impish part of me that likes to see when people bomb and how they handle it.
Yeah, but
it's fun because it's like you've seen yourself in that situation so many times. You see them flounder and it's like bad nature. It's definitely not a good quality of mine, but of course comedians think it's funny when comedians bomb.
Right. But here's the thing, dude. I think they're both inevitable.
Yeah.
But a bad comic, you have to be bad in public for like fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
4 or 5. You have to be bad in public for like 4, 5, 6, 7 years.
Right.
A bad rapper, you could be bad in your room for fucking 3 years or whatever.
You show it to your friends. But like after you already did it.
Yeah.
You don't have to like put yourself out there like
and
that.
It's not like. But I mean, if like seeing a bad rapper live, I mean, at least there's like a cool track behind it. You know?
Bad comic, you might if they're sucking, you might be like, oh, this must be something else, maybe.
Oh shit! I gotta cancel a show. You just reminded me.
What show?
I can't say because the way what you said, this might be something else. I'm doing this like show with like I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It's like just bunch of like weird out of pocket clown like fucking crazy shit.
Okay.
I'm doing. And it's
tell me in a couple minutes. We're about to get off, but
how long have we been going?
We're at 58.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Bad comic. If you're watching it, I guess if you already know it's a comedy show, then you're like
a bad comic in the middle of a good comedy show is hilarious. Just somebody fucking.
Have you ever been that comic?
At a mic, yeah.
At a show.
No, dude.
Oh, well, good for you.
Have you?
Yeah. I closed out a show one time on a fat bomb. It was a great show.
What happened?
I did my surprise dick bit. It's like a 6.
Oh, I was there.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told a really long story. You were working out.
I was working it out. I thought I was ready. It wasn't ready.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, you were very sad afterwards.
Yeah, I stopped doing the bit.
You stopped doing the stand-up.
Yeah.
You stopped being alive.
I stopped living.
You disappeared.
Yeah. Frankie's just been talking to no one.
Whoa.
Well,
No one. That's the name of your ghost.
yeah.
No one. What a bad riff. I guess I'll end this podcast on my bomb.
Yeah.
That's what I get for
To make me feel better about my
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, my shoulder hurts.
maybe if your shoulder hurt and also you bombed today.
I did bomb really hard today.
Oh, okay.
At a mic at the shop.
Okay.
I went and this fucking kid. There's something. Really bad comic. He runs the light doing a Jerry Seinfeld impression. Well, first of all, he tells Kit, the host of the mic, he goes, yo, could I go up early? I got a show to be in. And the kid's like, ugh, all right. And I mean, very unlikable guy. Gets on the stage. He's just eating shit. He starts roasting a guy that's not even in the room anymore. So like, and it's like at the end of the mic, so it's a whole different group of people. So we're like, who's he talking about? What is this? And he's like, he just keeps like doubling down on this roast. Like, he looks like a guy that Native Americans even hate him. And I'm like, what is that? All right. And then he goes into a Seinfeld impression and then just runs the light by like 2 minutes. Like, first of all, this guy asked to go ahead of me because he had somewhere to be.
Right.
Runs the light on the worst fucking shit. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And then goes back, sits down for the rest of the mic. Doesn't even leave. I'm like, asshole, leave to your fucking mic. And then I get up and then I'm up there and I'm just like doing my shit. First of all, I shit on him for like the first 30 seconds of my set. And then that did it really well. And then I go into my jokes and then they all bomb. And I'm like, well, that's what I get.
Yeah.
And
that man was... No.
he's like a tall, his shirts are, he's like a fit guy and his shirts are too small for his body all the time.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I'm talking about? He wants us to know that he's fit. He's like a corporate guy too.
Tell me after. Let's get off. We should have gotten off 2 minutes ago.
All right, this is episode. Thanks for tuning in to episode 89.
89.
Of the Keep On Trucking Podcast. I'm in Seattle next weekend. Sorry, check my Instagram. No.
Are you calling me a racist?